Alright, guys, I just woke up and I'm hearing that Genshin is giving away periodic 5 stars every year. What? Level cap increase? What? I, uh, I have to see. What did they announce this stream?
Back.
We made it! Now, that does mark the end of the special program, but we know that was a lot of information. It feels kind of impossible to take it all in at once, and I doubt I'm alone in feeling a bit overwhelmed.
Recollections.
Yeah, the special program team thought that might be the case. So, that brings us to our second job here today.
Which is?
In this segment, we'll go over the main takeaways from today's special program, so travelers have a quick and concise overview of what to expect in version Luna 1.
Alright, I'm ready to
Version
summarize.
Luna 1. Okay.
Okay, let's start with Notcry itself.
Right. So, like the devs mentioned, Notcry lies on the edge of Teyvat and is more susceptible to abyssal invasion because of it.
Oh.
In fact, the whole region was once a wasteland because of these clashes with the abyss. But the merchants of Notcry chose to rebuild from the ruins, and that is how Nasha Town came to be, which should be the first place travelers end up after venturing into Notcry. And just like we talked about at the beginning of the program, the moon is a major aspect of the Song of the Welcome
The
Moon as a
moon
whole.
haunts
Under
you.
the influence of the moonlight, Nodcry is filled with an ancient kind of elemental energy known as Kuvaki.
A new
and it
elemental
looks like
energy.
This power is indispensable to almost every facet of life in Notcry.
That's right. And some people can even wield Kuvaki for themselves.
These characters have moon wheels, which are different from visions because their power comes from Teyvat's 3 moons.
Pretty cool.
And with the
The
power
3
of
moons.
Kuvaki, certain Notcry characters can trigger unique lunar reactions.
Exactly. And Nefa
So that's why they're
introduced
called
Lunar
lunar
Charged in version
reactions.
5.8, and Lauma will introduce another new reaction, Lunar Bloom.
That's right. Lauma is the moon chanter of the Frost Moon Scions, which does make her a very important figure in the tribe. She's the one her people look to for leadership and guidance. As for her abilities, she can communicate with animals and transform into a deer. Plus, in combat, her Dendro Moon Wheel allows her to convert
probably still
bloom
won't go
reactions
for
into
her.
lunar bloom reactions. Her elemental skill can decrease enemies' Dendro and Hydro resistance. Holding her skill consumes Verdant Dew, which is created when team members trigger lunar bloom reactions, and grants her stacks of Moonsong.
Yeah, maybe.
Then,
It
with her
depends on how
elemental
much I
burst,
like the character.
Lama consumes her stacks of Moonsong to increase bloom reaction damage.
Sounds like she's a great support for Lunar Bloom teams. Next, let's take a quick look at Flint's. In terms of first impressions, Flint's comes off as a polite, dignified lightkeeper with an almost aristocratic air to him. Of course, as a member of the Lightkeepers, Flint's fights for the safety of Nodcry, using the ancient
Wow,
power of his
this guy
lantern
actually
to
looks
fend
pretty
off the
dang
wild
cool.
hunt. In battle, Flint's
the
elemental
healing
skill
turtles there
infuses
actually
his
look a
normal
little
attacks
different?
with electro damage that cannot be overridden. Casting his skill again will trigger a special elemental burst that deals lunar charge damage to enemies. And without needing to satisfy any conditions, his normal elemental burst can directly deal lunar charge damage to opponents.
Which does make him a strong addition to lunar charged teams.
Let's go.
Alright, let's move on to the last character coming in the new version.
I know, from the Clink Clank Krumkaki craft
Must
shop.
be the
right?
free
Yep,
4-star
I know
we
is
get,
Anepa's
right?
creator and the owner of the workshop. She's also a genius inventor. The massive cannon
Lolly,
Nasha Town used to fend off
cute.
the wild hunt is her creation.
Cool.
This is the
But
part where
even
Toka's,
geniuses have things they're not
Toka
so
would
good
say
at.
must-have
And
pat.
for Aino, well, that's housework. So Anepa takes care of that for her.
That's nice.
In battle, Aino's elemental skill
I feel
allows her
bad
to
that I
use a
missed the
gadget
summer
to launch
event,
forward,
but
dealing
I
AoE
just
hydro
did-
damage
I
to
just did not
surrounding
wanna
enemies.
do
Then,
it.
with her elemental burst, Aino summons a water-spraying mechanism that periodically deals hydro damage to opponents.
Whoa, 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 you can't forget the most important thing.
Alright. Near the beginning of the first act of the Archon
That's
quest,
what I
the Dance of
expected.
Snowy Tides and Hoarfrost Groves, travelers will have the chance to meet Aino and invite her to their parties.
In other words, travelers can get her for free.
That's right. And speaking of, let's talk about how the dev team has revamped these quests with the goal of adding richer character development into the core narrative.
What do you mean?
This means, in the upcoming Archon quests, travelers can look forward to more interactions with the 3 characters we just mentioned, and the ones we'll meet in the future, allowing us to get to know them on a much deeper
So-
level. Version Luna 1 is
Less
also bringing
NPC?
new content to the open world. Travelers will have the chance to help the new characters, Flint's, Lauma, and Aino, build meeting points in Notcry. At these meeting points, you can chat with characters whenever you feel like it, and learn more about their lives by progressing certain events.
Yeah, it's kind of like Traveler's Tales, but a little more fleshed out. Now, the Damselette is another highly anticipated character. I'm sure many travelers have already picked up on her close connection to the moon. And travelers will get to meet her very soon.
Did they just confirm she's going to be a playable character at some point?
Travelers will encounter the Damselette at a special time and place. In this place, you can chat with her, accept commissions from her, and receive her gifts.
Definitely something to look forward to.
Interesting.
Now, let's give a quick refresher on the upcoming event wishes. In the first half of version Luna 1, travelers can look forward to event wishes from Lauma and
I already
Nahida,
have Nahida
as
at
well as a
C6.
Sumeru-centered chronicled wish banner.
And in the second
Whoa,
half...
whoa. What?
And Nahida, as well as a Sumeru...
Sumeru... Huh. Okay, let me look at this. Dia, I already have. I think I have... Yeah, I have her at E1. No, C1. Gosh, I've been playing HSR too much. Alatham, not much interest in. Wanderer, I already have at C1. Zyno would be nice to get. There's nobody here I would really go for. Mainly because I have everyone but 2 of them.
Centered chronicled wish banner.
And in the second half of the version, we'll have event wishes for Flint's and Yelan.
In addition, Aino will receive a drop rate boost on the second half banners, so don't miss out if you're interested.
Oh, so the lightning character gets the new
Alright,
4-star.
now let's talk anniversary rewards and system optimizations.
Okay, from what I'm seeing, this has something to do with substat manipulation in some way. I think that does too. 2 multis? Ah, come on. You gotta give more than that. Come on.
Starting with anniversary rewards, travelers will receive 1,600 Primo Gems in their in-game mailbox, along with a new robot kitten pet, aww, an in-game 2-person lounge, and a variety of enhancement materials. There will also be a login event where travelers can earn a total of 10 intertwined fates, along with other rewards like resin and mora by logging in for 7 days in a row.
Nah, that's a miss. That's a miss. Come on. You gotta give more than just 2 multis. I know you announced something big to make up for it, but come on. You can at least give like 4 or 5.
And, of course,
I feel like they gave 4 or 5 last year.
travelers will get to choose a standard 5-star character of their choice.
I can finally
And
get
this
the
year,
sleepy
Yume
girl.
Mizuki will be available as one of the options.
And I'm definitely choosing
There's
her.
also the free Aino obtainable through the Archon quest. So, that's 2 new characters travelers can add to their roster for free.
Wait, what? Wait. Hold on.
Will be available as one of the options. There's also the free Aino obtainable through the Archon quest.
Okay, I know. That's the 4-star. Yeah, that's the free pink-haired lolly girl, I believe.
So, that's 2 new characters travelers can add to their roster for free.
Well, we always get a new
And
character
finally,
for
initial top-up
region.
bonuses will be reset after the version update.
Now, let's check out the optimizations coming in the new version.
Okay.
Let's do it.
First up are a few optimizations that should improve the adventuring experience. Adventure XP gained from exploration is being significantly increased.
Really? I mean, that doesn't really do anything for me. I'm already at max level for adventure EXP.
For example, collecting oculi will now grant adventure XP. More tips will be added to characters' trial run stages.
Yeah, and there are also a few optimizations geared towards veteran travelers. Starting in version Luna 1, travelers will be able to obtain harvestable materials from the Battle Pass.
Thank you! Thank you! Okay, anything to make ascending characters easy. I am down for that. Thank you!
Making it easier to build and level characters. The devs have also expanded the number of team lineups that can be saved, making it easier
That's
to have
good,
a team
that's
ready
good.
for
I
any
needed
scenario.
that because I was constantly
There's also a
changing
big
them.
change coming to the artifact system. After any scenario, there's
Wait a minute. Reduces the difficulty of open world enemies and some domain challenges in co-op mode. Okay, thank you, because the HP inflation in co-op was a little ridiculous.
That can be saved, making it easier to have a team ready for any scenario. There's also a big change coming to the artifact system.
Oh?
After obtaining a 3 substat artifact, travelers will be able to check the hidden 4th substat.
Not even the other Hoyoverse games do this. Oh my gosh. Right now, for artifacts, HSR doesn't even do this. Zenless doesn't even do this. Wow. Okay. That's awesome.
Which should make it a lot easier to decide if an artifact has raising potential. In addition, travelers will now be able to directly consume 40 original resin to claim rewards. And the recipe for crafting condensed resin will now...
Wait, hold on.
In addition, travelers will now be able to directly consume 40 original resin to claim rewards.
Are you telling me I don't have to... I don't have to find those stupid bird things anymore just so I can get double rewards? Honestly, it may sound dumb, but that was one of the things I really, really hated about Genshin. Okay.
And the recipe for crafting condensed resin will now cost 60 original resin.
Wait, what?
And the recipe
for crafting condensed resin will now cost 60. Did it... What? Does condensed resin just do triple rewards?
For crafting condensed resin will now cost 60 original resin. All in all, this should...
Let me see this. Condensed resin now costs 60 resin. Does that mean that gives double or triple rewards? Is it trying to incentivize you to use your stuff daily? I mean, it sounds good.
Should give travelers a break from constant crystal fly farming.
Yes!
Of course, these are just some of the optimizations coming in version Luna 1. More information will be available across Genshin Impact's official accounts.
Next up, let's go over a few perks coming in the new version. First, when a new 5-star character or weapon receives a drop rate boost, the corresponding talent ascension material and weapon ascension material domains will be open every day for the next 7 days.
I'm sorry, what? When a new 5-star character or weapon receives a drop rate boost...
5-star character or weapon receives a drop rate boost, the corresponding talent ascension material and weapon ascension material domains will be open every day for the next 7 days.
This sounds good in theory, but this is the part where I ask, why not just have it open the entire time it's on rate up? Why just 7 days? I mean, it helps the complaint that that many content creators had, where it's just like, oh, I can't do anything for... It's like, oh, I want this character. Oh, can't do anything within them the start. But I guess it's good. Nah, we take what we can get, but we also question, why didn't you just do a little better? Like, you were on the path of like what we wanted, but why not just have it last the entire time it's on rate up?
Second, on top of the free standard 5-star, travelers will also receive materials to raise that character to level 60.
Huh? Hold on, what?
Will be open every day for the next 7 days. Second, on top of the free standard 5-star, travelers will also receive materials to raise that character to level 60.
Oh, that's nice. That's actually really good. Yeah, that really helps newer players that haven't like caught up with the story and such. Okay, I fuck with this.
And here's another major piece of news.
Oh.
In version Luna 1, once a 5-star character reaches their maximum constellation level...
Wait. Oh, I like the sound of that. I got Jean way too many times. Do I get something special for it?
Additional constellations obtained for them will be converted into Master List Stella Fortuna, which is an item that can be used to raise characters past the level cap.
And you can use it on anyone, it looks like?
To a maximum of level 100.
For example, if you have a standard 5-star at C6, you could select the same 5-star from the anniversary event, earn a Masterless Stella Fortuna, and use it to strengthen a different character.
I've got some consideration to do.
Plus, travelers who have obtained excess constellations
Yes!
in the past will receive an equal amount of Masterless Stella Fortuna in their in-game mailbox during the new version, which will give certain travelers the chance to start leveling their characters right away.
Last but not least, travelers can look forward to a new long-term event in version Luna 1.
Long-term event? That's a constellation. What?
To temper thyself and travel far. The objective is to reach weekly progress goals by completing daily commissions and spending resin at least 5 days a week.
5 days a week, not the full 7 days. Okay, this is better than I thought.
Across a 12-week period, or the duration of 2 versions.
What?
Travelers can earn various
Wait. I gotta... I'm sorry. This...
goals by completing daily commissions and spending resin at least 5 days a week across a 12-week period, or the duration of 2 versions.
The duration of 2 versions, okay.
Travelers can earn various rewards for their efforts, including sanctifying elixirs. But most importantly, this event will give travelers the chance to earn a constellation for certain designated 5-star characters. For more detailed information...
Wait a minute. Hold on. Is this... Wait, can you not get older 5-stars and it's only for specific constellations?
Or the duration of 2 versions. Travelers can earn various rewards for their efforts, including sanctifying elixirs. But most importantly, this event will give travelers the chance to earn a constellation for certain designated 5-star characters.
Once every event progress requirement are met, travelers can claim 1 Stella Fortuna for characters you own. So, you can't get older 5-stars? This just gives them constellations? There's 30 seconds left. Maybe they'll also announce you can get older 5-stars this way, even if you don't have a single copy.
For more detailed information and event guidelines, keep an eye out for future announcements. Of course, we've just scratched the surface of all the exciting content coming in version Luna 1. There's so much more to discover in-game, so be sure to check it out when the update goes live. Thanks for sticking with us, travelers.
Thanks, everyone, and happy adventuring in Notcry.
See you there.
Give me a sec. I'm gonna look at something real quick because did I misread what got me hyped to begin with? Okay, permanent periodic event with each cycle, Can I obtain the same character, Stella Fortuna, multiple times? Can only be obtained once. Once the current exchange period ends, you will be able to attain another. Each character's... Okay. No. I'm confused. I need to look this up real quick. Nope. Nope. Go back over here. Ah. No. Stop. Okay. Okay. Let me make sure I understand this right. Come on. It can't just be character upgrades. You're gonna let us get... Obtain a 5-star character's Stella Fortuna for free. Okay. Look at the Q&A. If I obtain a new character from the event's exchange list, can I also acquire their Stella Fortuna? To Temper Thyself and Journey Far event is a permanent periodic event with each cycle lasting approximately 12 weeks. After the current cycle concludes, the next cycle will begin. Can obtain Stella Fortuna for approximately to temper thyself. Can I obtain the same character Stella Fortuna multiple times? Okay, first off, what are constellations called in Genshin? What are constellation items? Okay, so it is called Stella Fortuna. That... Alright. Masterless Stella. That's the new thing. Okay, okay. Okay. Let's read this again. Da-da-da-da-da. I know you guys can't see. It's kind of on me. Give me a quick sec and we can look at this together. Okay. Ah! Go away. Alright. So now we can all see together. Unfortunately, you can't really zoom in. Alright. Travelers can freely select the Temper Myself and Journey Far is a permanent periodic event with each cycle lasting approximately 12 weeks. After the current cycle concludes, the next cycle will begin on the following Monday. They can obtain Stella Fortuna for approximately 4 5-star characters for free. During the To Temper Thyself and Journey Far event, can I obtain the same character Stella Fortuna multiple times? Should be able to. Why shouldn't I? Each character Stella Fortuna can only be obtained once. Really? You have it. You have it set up. I guess I heavily misread. I thought originally this thing meant, oh, you can get older characters by just going through the game. I thought originally you could get four older characters. That seemed like a great quality of life. Oh, okay. Okay. And so now it's worse than that. Each character, Stella Fortuna, can only be obtained once. Obtain it multiple times. Each character, Stella Fortuna, can only be obtained once. Once the current exchange period ends, you will be able to obtain another character, Stella Fortuna, during the next event. Why? 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 Why would you not have it set for these older characters? You can super buff your favorites. Rather than have to go through each... You just made me go from thinking this was, oh, get an older 5-star character, 4 of them a year. I was hyped when I thought that. No. Then my expectations were lowered because, you know, fair on me, couldn't read. Get older constellations for each character, but you can only obtain them once. Which means if I wanted to C6 Yaing Miko, one of my favorites this way, I can't. I can only get one. Hoyoverse. Hoyoverse. I'm happy that this kind of exists, but why would you put a limitation on it? It already takes a year. Well, that means people would have C6 Nahida or something, I guess. I don't care. Wait a minute. Was Nahida even one of the selectable characters? I don't think any of the Archons were selectable in this. I can't tell what is what. Okay. What are all of the... Okay, we got... Okay. Let me just drag this over here. Okay. So we got... Jean got no... Okay, let me make sure this is still recording. We got Jean, no use. Diluc, no use. Chi-Chi, no use. Mona, no use. Catching, no use. Klee, no clue what her C1 does. Child, no use. Don't have Albedo. Ganyu, I never use. Zhao, maybe I can go for his C1. Yola, man, I thought I was gonna have Yola. I was so hyped for that. Hu Tao C1 pretty good. Ayaka C1, maybe? I don't know. I doubt I would use it. Yoimiya C1, I don't even know what that does. Kokomi, I would imagine just more healing. Shenhe, I thought I could get Shenhe. I was so excited. Oh, okay. Yang Miko, C3 would just be more damage. I don't have Kamisato. He's a standard 5-star. Tainari is. Sino, I thought I could finally get him too. Damn it. Nilo, C1, I'm not sure. Oh, to be fair, Wanderer C2 is something I've been wanting for a while. So, okay. Let's see. As it stands, for a year, I would probably go for Zhao, Hu Tao, Wanderer, and maybe either Nilo, Kokomi, or Yoimiya. Why? Why would you limit it? You're already letting us buff our character. Let us do it again. Oh, why? It's like the feeling I felt for, oh, new character on rate up means that you can get them at a higher. New character on rate up means their talent materials and such are open for 7 days. Why not have them open the entire time they're on rate up? Or why not, wild idea. Super wild idea. Why not just make it where all talent domains are available, period? You can clearly do it. Just what? Why are you like this, Genshin? Okay, you know what? Let's quickly go through some of the quality of life. Okay, characters, don't really care for. I haven't caught up on the story. Okay, missions. Chronicled Wish. 2 multi... Oh, this just makes it so much worse. This just makes it so much worse. Free standard 5-star, that's great. Okay, it's easier to ascend with Battle Pass. I appreciate that. You know what? It'll be faster if I just let them
That's
talk.
2 new characters travelers can add to their roster for free.
And finally, initial top-up bonuses will be reset after the
I
version
am
update.
so mixed on this,
Now,
guys.
let's check out the optimizations
This does
coming
not
in the
have
new
me
version.
Let's do
hyped
it.
like
First
last
up are
year.
a few optimizations that should improve
I
the
was
adventure
hyped, and then I'm
experience.
just like, but
Adventure
why?
XP gained from exploration is being significantly increased. For example, collecting oculi will now grant adventure XP. More tips will be added to
Again,
characters' trial
Adventure
run stages.
EXP does
Yeah,
nothing for
And
me.
there are also a few optimizations geared towards veteran travelers. Starting in version Luna 1, travelers will be able to obtain harvestable materials from the Battle Pass, making it easier to build and level characters. The devs have also expanded the number of team lineups that can be saved.
Okay,
making it easier
that's
to have a team
a
ready
major
for
one.
any scenario. There's also a big change coming to the artifact system. After obtaining a 3 substat artifact, travelers will be able to check the hidden 4th substat, which should make it a lot easier to decide if an artifact has raising potential. In addition, travelers will now be able to directly consume 40 original resin to claim rewards, and the recipe for crafting condensed resin will now cost 60 original resin. All in all, this should give travelers a break from constant crystal fly farming.
Wow.
Of course, these are just some of the optimizations coming in version Luna 1. More information will be available across Genshin Impact's official accounts.
Next up, let's go over a few perks coming in the new version. First,
again,
when a new 5-star
why
character
isn't
or
this...
weapon receives a drop rate boost, the corresponding
Why aren't you
talent
making it where
ascension
it's
material
always
and
open,
weapon ascension material
period?
domains will be open
But if you
every
don't
day
want
for the
to
next
bend
7
on that,
days.
why are you not
Second,
just making
on
it...
top of the free standard
Apparent
5-star,
last-
travelers will also receive
up.
materials to raise that character
This is
to level
good.
60.
This is good.
And here's another major piece of news. In version Luna 1, once a 5-star character reaches their maximum constellation level, additional constellations obtained for them will be converted into Master List Stella Fortuna, which is an
Which
item
really
that can
only
be used to
benefits,
raise characters past the level
whales
cap
or
to a
really
maximum of
long
level
time
100.
or
For
unfortunate
example,
players.
if you have a standard 5-star at C6, you could select the same 5-star from the anniversary event, earn a Masterless Stella Fortuna, and use it to strengthen a different character.
Plus, travelers who have obtained excess constellations in the past will receive an equal amount of Masterless Stella
I'll need-
Fortuna
I
in
can
their
actually
in-game
use
mailbox
this. I'll
during the
need
new
to
version,
figure
which
out
will
who
give
I wanna
certain
use
travelers
this
a
on.
chance to start leveling their characters right away.
Last but not least, travelers can look forward to a new long-term event in version Luna 1 to temper
Gosh,
thyself
this
and
could have
travel
been
far.
so much
The
better.
objective is to reach weekly
could have
progress
been
goals by
so
completing
much
daily
better.
commissions and spending resin at least 5 days a week across a 12-week period, or the duration of 2 versions. Travelers can
why
earn various
couldn't it just
rewards for
be
their
a
efforts, including
character?
sanctifying elixirs. But most importantly, this event will give travelers the chance to earn a constellation for certain designated 5-star characters. For more detailed information and event guidelines, keep an eye out for future.
I'm sorry, I just can't get over this. You have all these older characters. And you had a chance. I was going to give you high praises for doing something not even Honkai Star Rail or Zenless are doing. And kind of following in Honkai Impact 3's footsteps where you can get older characters. But instead, you make it where you can only get the constellation. This honestly makes me feel a little more insulted than anything. Like, it's one of those things where it's just like, oh, great, but you also realize, well, why did they limit it like this? And the only answer is greed.
Future announcements. Of course, we've just scratched the surface of all the exciting content coming in version Luna 1. There's so much more to discover in-game, so be sure to check it out when the update goes live.
I'm at a loss for words. I'm genuinely at a loss for words. I think my reaction to this is I'm gonna have it on the thumbnail. A big fat why. Oh, why? We were so close to greatness. I'm gonna be real, guys. When I read about this, and granted, I misread apparently, I was actually being like, "Oh, great! I'm actually looking forward to playing Genshin because now I know if I play it, I can eventually get older characters like Sino, Shinha. It's like I can play around with them. Sure, they won't be that strong, compared to like, say, my right in Shogun or such, but Why? This could have been so good. Guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me how you feel about this, because granted, I didn't look at any of, like, well, no, I guess I did kind of look at the new stuff coming in the region, but in terms of, like, quality of life, the stuff we're getting is good, but again, it's kind of one of those feelings where it's just like, if you're doing this, why not go a step further? Now I really don't know if I want to. Again, I repeat, I was saying to myself, oh, now I actually gotta start up again, but now I'm just like, maybe I will? This leaves a good but bad taste in my mouth. Like I said, guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Later.